Get my team ready for the first fight, Mia. So yeah, this lead, I've done this lead before. We off of Omastar can one shot this with Surf. Rapidash is going to be going for high horsepower because it's highest damage. We Tera Ghost, that will reduce damage, which matters a bit less, what does matter is that I'm going to be baiting in Rotom for guaranteed Shadow Ball. I will also be put into range of Leaf Storm, but since Leaf Storm's a negative effect, it won't go for that. It will always be Shadow Ball, and I'm not going to be put in range of its electric type moves. Rotom comes out. Should always be Shadow Ball. Yep. It's a jetpack, and a jetpack is not prevented from seeing Leaf Storm's negative effect, so it will always be Shadow Ball. Overheat kill. Flygon, yeah, because my Pyro is a lot slower than this Pyro is a lot slower than my last one was, so that means that it's actually, that we be bidding Fast Kill, Flygon, Earthquake. This is why I'm beginning to pivot around through so we can get Terra Blast from this. No, that's fine. Doesn't make a difference. It's still always going to be Terra Blast. Blazel takes it okay. We're pre-damaged what we need. A new bug type Terra Blast animation. Blazel outspeeds this and kills with Fake Out into Flamethrower. It might just be Flamethrower on its own, I'm not sure. No, I do actually need the Fake Out damage. That's fine though. So this is going to be the only fast kill, which is the Quick Claw, Lull, and Muck in the back. So to set up the endgame position, the last 3 mons are all one shot by Guts, Heracross with Black Belt. To set up the positioning though, I need to get Heracross in safely, so we're gonna go through Torkoal. Is gonna be knockoff here. We're pre-burned because this monk has Poison Touch, and obviously just burn is the less damage than poison, so I prefer to be that. Alright, so we yawn this. Doesn't make a difference because we're slower anyway. Protect. We only get one guaranteed turn of sleep, but that is enough to go get Heracross in safely. This Mug could potentially wake up if it Quick Claws, then Wake gets the turn, well not turn, I guess it is kind of turn 1 Wake, but we do just barely take Poison Jab, Crit, plus all of the burn ticks. Getting Muck in first was pretty important though, because otherwise we need to deal with Shadow Sneak stuff, and obviously with Quick Claw too. And Heracross with Guts will just clean up the last 2 mons. Traffic dies to X, or Machamp to close combat, yeah. I mean, it doesn't quick claw anyway. Traffic. This just dies to Exazor, that does like a lot. I can kill a close combat too, actually, but I'm gonna Exazor. And Machamp somehow actually just dies to this Guts boost to close combat. Aircross is insanely strong with Guts. Okay, so that's when it comes to frags, that's one for Oma, one for Pyroar, there we go, Pyroar, one for Salazzle, and uh, three for Heracross, which brings it up to five. Alright, next up is Cap. So we're going to be leading Togi. Also going to be bringing Meganium. Belly Bolt. Pyroar. Eldegoss. And Torkoal. I don't think Torkoal's ever going to be coming out. It's just here as a backup. With Torkoal. Yeah, okay, that's right. So I need, don't need any item on Togi, Meganium. Belly Bolt, I want, Berry Juice. That is important. Pyro doesn't need any item either, but I don't want an item actually, but I am going to teach it a move. I'm going to teach it Rock Tomb. Wait, it doesn't get Rock Tomb? I thought it did. That's okay. That's okay. I can substitute this with Flame Charge. That would still work. Noble Roar is pretty niche. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Eldegoss, I want Miracle Seed, I believe. Yep. Where's my Miracle Seed? Wait, yeah. There we go. Eldegoss, and yep, that's should be it. I'm like using barely any items on this fight. Um, so I do want to use a Nature Mint as well. I'm going to be using a Serious Mint on my what you have at my Belly Bolt. Currently it's Gentle, which isn't the worst, but I've like been realizing here that having minus defense is actually pretty detrimental. And it's going to be useful for a few things, so we're going to be serious minting it. I don't think it's actually technically needed for this fight, but I'm going to be using it for later fights. So it's better to have it now. Okay, and we also need to change Belly Bolt's Tera typing to Tera Flying. And I think we need to pre-damage Eldegoss to 79 HP. Okay, so that's everything. All right. Togi doesn't need a boosting item, right? Where's my Togi? Yeah, there, okay. Fake out plus U-turn to kill. This is like the standard lead for this fight. Pretty helpful. Getting good positioning. Go into Meganium. This is going to be banning in guaranteed Dodrio fast kill Brave Bird. So we go into Belly Bolt on the Brave Bird, but then afterwards it baits it for only drill run kill. I'll never get put into double edge range. Actually, even if I did, it would still always be drill run because of negative effect. I actually might be able to get put into drill run range, but as I said, it wouldn't matter. So to prevent us from dying to the drill run, we Tera Flying and Volt Switch out to give some good positioning. Okay, and now we go into Pyroar. Since Pyroar's not actually faster than everything, but Whimsicott does not see a kill on me, so it's going to be the first slow kill, which is Quagsire. Actually didn't need a Miracle Seed on it. Although, oh no, actually it might have been for knockoff baiting. Yeah, I think that is actually correct. I guess it could have been a different item technically, but I don't need Miracle Seed for the damage technically. There's gonna be Earthquake. I go into Eldegoss on that. Leaf Storm kill. Kills through Rindoberry. So that's gonna be the I pre-damage so that this baits into Whimsicott. It's guaranteed knockoff. No, I actually never did pre-damage. No, that's fine though. I don't need Pyroar can take play rush just fine. We just go back into Pyroar. Yeah, Regen's healing up our damage, but that doesn't really matter because Whimsicott's not coming back in. Pyro can always take 2 hits. This Whimsicott can also never Tailwind because we're already slow, because we're slower than it. But that's going to change because we're going to actually get a Flame Charge. Currently, Flamethrower is a ranged kill, so to fix that, we are just going to Flame Charge. Rock Tomb was initially the plan, but turns out Pyro can't actually learn that. Flamethrower now that we're faster. And since we show fast 2-hit KO to the... not fast 2-hit KO, since we show fast kill to the remaining 2 Mons, he's going to go in Team Order, which means Reform first, which is very important because I need Overheat to kill the Vanilla, which means I would not be able to kill Reform. Tera Ice, but we don't care about that. We're just gonna kill Overheat. Okay, so next up is Diana, which I should first do the frag sheet. 1 for Togi, 1 for Belly Bolt, 1 for Eldegoss. Where is my L? There it is. And 3 for Pyro. Jumped, probably count all the way up to 10. Okay, so yeah, next up is Diana. I got a fairly good strat for this. We're gonna be bringing Tyranitar. First time this is coming out of the box. Pyroar. Azumarill. Low Kicks. Salazzle. Hey Galaxy, welcome in. And Togi. So we're going to be bringing, no, we already got everything. Just want to check something real quick. Yeah, okay. Where's my low kicks? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna pre-damage. Yeah, happy Canada Day. Thanks. So we want to pre-damage Tyranitar to 170 HP, Pyro to 94, low kicks to 48, and that's it. So I want Hardstone on Tyranitar, no item on Pyro, Juice on Zoomerol, Silver Powder on low kicks, Charcoal on Salazzle, and Magnet on Togi. It all lined up perfectly, that's funny. Okay, I also need to change Tyranitar's Tera typing to Tera Ghost. There it is. Just double check something. No, don't go back to Youngster Calvin. Where? So, Tyranitar. Yeah, okay. So we got the Thunderous lead. Thunderous sees guaranteed kill with Hammer Arm. It's gonna be going for that, but we're gonna be Tera Ghosting to be immune to that, and we can kill with Hardstone Rock Slide. And we've also pre-damaged so that the first one that sees a fast kill on me, is it fast kill? Yeah, it is. First one actually only one that sees fast kill on me is Sinistra, Shadow Ball. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, this baits it's Sinistra for not Poltergeist. Shadow Ball. It doesn't have Poltergeist. Go into Pyro on that. Normal types were immune. Kill with Overheat. I could have killed with Flamethrower if I went Charcoal, but I needed the Charcoal on Salazzle, and it doesn't change baiting either way. It could have potentially, depending on if I changed the lineup, but the lineup I'm doing now, I need to bait. Oh, wait a second, I just realized something. I forgot to pre-burn Azu. Okay. That's really awkward. Okay, no, wait, actually, no, that's actually perfectly fine, because it's gonna be going for extra sensory, which Loki's immune to anyway. Yeah, okay, never mind, I'm good, we're good. Just overheat. Scizor, except it's not actually Scizor, it's Zoroark. Gonna be going for guaranteed night days. I pre-damage to be dead to fast kill this. Doing 2 Azu on that. Now this is going to be guaranteed extra sensory. In this case, it won't Calm Mind because I show kill to it, but extra sensory means I get a free switch to low kicks who's immune to that. We don't actually even need like the swarm or silver powder to kill this Zorg because Zorg is extremely frail, but uh, that is going to be important for later. Go for first impression kill. If the Spade's in first fast kill Excadrill, I've pre-damaged so that I won't be dead to either Rabbit Spin or Drill Run, which is important. It's going to be going for either Iron Head or Brick Break, which Salazar can take both of those. And we kill with Charcoal Flamethrower. We don't need Fake Out, so we can just Flamethrower. And this is always going to be baiting in because we're faster than both mons in the back. This is going to be using it first slow kill, which is Mesprit, then Headbutt. Yeah, and we go back into low kicks. This is what I needed Swarm and Silver Powder for to kill this Mesprit with first impression. Okay, yeah, so now the real Scizor comes out. Go into Toki on that. And we're just going to take this out with Toki. It's not really going to be that complicated. We're not going to set up anything because this is the last Mon. Terrifying Scizor. Yeah, it was always Bullet Punch because it saw that as fast kill. Nice double crit, doesn't matter though. So that's first for Tyranitar, 2 for low kicks, one for Salazzle, 1 for Pyroar, and 1 for Togi. Okay, so next up is Duke. Duke, this one was a kind of a difficult one to figure out, but I managed to find a way. So we're going to bring our own Annihilate. Let me get the items off first. Annihilate. Belly Bolt. Mamoswine. Yeah, double checking this. The setup is very precise, so I need to make sure I don't get anything wrong. Okay. So I want no item on. Oh yeah, I didn't get every mono yet. Bolt, Mammoth, Swine, Torkoal, and Heracross. I only need these 5 mons as a backup. Um I'll bring Tyrantrum, just like an emergency sack, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so Annihilate, I don't need any pre-damaging on. Mammoth Swine needs to be pre-damaged to 99 HP though. Okay. Um so Berry Juice on Bolt. Never Melt Ice on Mammo. No item on both Torkoal and Heracross. And we also need to, well, we need to obviously pre-burn Heracross. And we need to teach Trailblaze to it. Um, Counter, you didn't end up lasting very long, but I guess I could get rid of X's actually. Oh no, no way, I can't because Gothitelle. Yeah, okay, I know I need to get rid of the counter. That's fine though. It's not really that useful. So double check this with Heracross. Alright. And Bolt is already Tera flying, yeah, which is what I want for this fight. And Nihilate is faster, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Annihilate versus Annihilate bleed. Annihilate does not see kill with Rage Fist. He has not been boosted at all. It's fairly weak. So it's guaranteed to set up Stealth Rocks. We're going to Rage Fist ourselves first. We can't kill this in one hit. We could have Tera, but I need Tera for elsewhere. We're just gonna let rocks go up, and we're gonna have to live with it. Rocks are always gonna be going up because it's because we don't kill with Rage Fist crits, which is important because I have my pre-damaging based on Stealth Rocks being up. Rage Fist into Phantom Force works best because it would Rage Fist me as I come up from Phantom Force if I did it first turn. So yeah, Rage Fist into Phantom Force bypasses and that always kills. And this is a Stealth Rocks, always. And now we can kill. Yeah, even with Leftovers Recovery, that's fine. Alright, so it's the the only fat kill that's seen on the whole team is Decidueye Brave Bird. It's important I get this thing out first, because we need to set up things correctly with Heracross. We go into Belly Bolt on the Brave Bird. I'm gonna take rocks damage. That's fine though. It's going to be either Leaf Blade or Close Combat. I think depending on which HP it would be guaranteed to be either. I think in this case it's Leaf Blade, but either way we go into Tera Flying, and that makes us resistant to both moves and allows us to get a full switch off. We could potentially kill this with crit. That doesn't change the line though. If it doesn't kill with crit, we just go into Mamoswine and kill with Ice Shard. If it does kill, if we do kill, we just go into Mamoswine, and that will get us the bait that we want. If Leaf Blade because of the whole positive effect thing. Oh, thanks for the follow, Pokemon Cavern. We didn't kill, we just go into Mamoswine, kill Ice Shard. It won't Sucker Punch here because we're not dead to that, and it doesn't think that we have fast kill on it because we're slower. It doesn't. Wait a sec. Oh no, wait, actually, I thought that this was faster for some reason, but that doesn't actually make a difference because it's still, because our Ice Shard will just bypass Sucker Punch priority. Ice Shard kill. I think that is why I wanted to be able to kill with Ice Shard to begin with. I do remember now. And now, because of the HP that we're at, we're going to be being a guaranteed Berserker kill for exactly knockoff. It says he kill of its other moves, but because knockoff is positive effect, it's always going to be going for it. I need to make sure I wasn't in U-turn range because that can be positive effect. It's like 50-50 to be if it's these kill with it. So I need to make sure it didn't go for that, but since it didn't, it's always going to be knockoff. And once we get into knockoff, it's very important because this Berserker is Choice Scarf, so once it uses knockoff, it's locked into it, which is going to be very good for us. That's how we're going to get this set up for the end game out. Go into Torkoal on the knockoff. We're going to take a fair bit from rocks, but we can still survive. We yawn it. Protect. This is like kind of similar to what I did on Cap. No, it wasn't Mia, but yeah. Go into Heracross now. We need to set up a Trailblaze so that we can be faster. Being faster than this Berserker doesn't really matter because it's locked into knockoff anyway, but we need to be faster than the Crocodile in the back, which I need a Trailblaze to be faster than that. And there's like no priority moves left that could potentially mess us up. We just kill everything left with close well, not close combat, but just with Heracross in general. We don't even need any item to do it, which is good because obviously knockoff could have been a problem. The Crocodile very fortunately does not have Intimidate, so we don't need to worry about that. X-Scissor. Close combat. and Crocodile. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. I just realized my music is not connected correctly. Okay. So for frags, that's 4 for Heracross, which brings it all the way to 9. 1 for Annihilate and 1 for Mamoswine because it got the kill of Ice Shard. Okay, so next up is Emery. So I'm going to bring Mamoswine. Mamoswine actually does want Never Melt Ice for this fight, so I'll keep it on. Salazzle. Oma. Scolipede. Espeon. And Tentacruel. This fight's gonna be kind of weird, but I think, assuming I didn't get anything wrong, it should all work. I need to teach Oma Power Gem. Is one thing. Shouldn't need Surf for the rest of this until I get Muddy Water Tutor. There aren't really any targets for Surf. Alright, Mamo. So Salazzle wants Charcoal. Homa, no item. Scolipede, no item. Espeon, Twisted Spoon. And Tentacruel, Mystic Water. I want Tera Dragon on my, Mamoswine. Has Power Gem, yeah, okay. Okay, Mamo. So we got a bit of a funny lead for this. So yeah, Dragaldi doesn't see kills, so it's going to be guaranteed to Toxic Spike if it gets the Quick Claw. It's Quick Claw. So we're going to Tera into Dragon, high horsepower. It doesn't matter if it gets a Toxic Spikes or not. Okay, it will. That's fine. This Dragaldi does not actually have a Dragon move, I just realized. Interesting. That doesn't make a difference. I didn't actually follow that, but that doesn't make a difference because we're still beating what we want anyway. Noivern comes in, which dies because it's easy fast kill, but what it doesn't know is that we have the priority Ice Shard. That just kills it. So 2 months now right off the bat. There's gonna be Cloyster coming out for the first. Huh, that's weird. Why did this come out? Can't possibly see kill on me. It does not. Oh wait, Cloyster's not actually faster than me. Okay. It's fine, I guess. This makes things a bit awkward. So it's guaranteed knockoff in this case. I had not considered this fully. Salazzle does not die to knock off crit, so I can get Toxic Spikes off the field. Even with an item. So now it should be Body Slam. This is actually going to be a bit of a steer because of this. Okay. If Oma gets paralyzed, it's going to be really annoying, but take that chance. Okay. Now it's a revenge. I go into Scolipede on that. I can get a Toxic off on this. This will bypass Bright Powder because when poison type using Toxic bypasses accuracy checks. Hopefully I don't get poisoned or paralyzed. That's annoying. Okay, well, whatever. I'll have to deal with that. Go to Oma. Dodging Para would be really nice here. Okay. Protect. I would obstruct it anyway. Whatever. Okay, and go into Scolipede on the revenge. That's okay. That's super annoying. Okay, I've got to. I need to improvise a bit. Okay, who's this gonna be? Cloister, come in. What is going to be going for? Icicle Spirit, Rock Blast, it's random. Oma could still kill this if I don't get fully paralyzed. Is this going to be... Okay, let's see if does this kill me. Do I like go into Espeon instead? Like that might be my best chance of getting this kill. I know it's too risky. I kind of have to try to get through this. Okay. Let's see. Omastar versus so it gets 50 maximum, so I never die. I need to break through Para. If I don't get this, I can go into Espeon. I might need to sack Scolipede. I'm kind of still in a pretty awkward position, even if I break through this. God damn it, okay, that's bad. Okay, I think, yeah, I need to sack Scolipede. That's the only way I can get out of this. But I'm still I'm still actually in a lot of trouble against the Venusaur, and then I'm in trouble against the Venusaur. Psychic. Venusaur comes out. It's random between Sludge Bomb and Energy Ball. I gotta just go hard Tenta. That's the only solution. I don't usually get screwed over unless Energy Ball like crits with Death Drops, then I'm potentially a really awkward position. Okay, we got Sludge Bomb. That's okay. Mystic Water Surf always two-shots this. Me and Shell last, which I have no idea what this is going to be going for. I think it's a knockoff actually, which is, oh, that's really bad actually. Okay, how am I going to get non-knockoff from this? Mamoswine maybe? Yeah, that has to be it. Oh wait, no, I get knockoff anyway. That's bad. Anything I can do? I should have not. I should have just sacked right away. That was. The poison, that damn poison on Mamoswine, that's what screwed me over. I need to sack Tenta, that's my only solution to get out of this mess. Sorry, Tenta. I can't prevent this. It's... Is there like a chance for like Sludge Wave crit to kill, maybe? I'm slower anyway, so it doesn't actually even matter. Well, that was a disaster. Scolipede Def I don't mind too much. It was like kinda it was pretty overshadowed by a lot of my other mons. Tentacruel Def is really unfortunate though. And we also did use an ability capsule on Tentacruel, so that extra sucks. Should have thought more about what the bait was gonna be. I didn't consider it well enough. I didn't have Houndoom or not Houndoom. I didn't have Tentacruel or a Scorpion in this upcoming fight at least. And frags, I need to get those. 2 for Mamo. 2 for Espeon. Wasn't supposed to be 2 for Espeon initially, but things happened. 1 for Scolipede, which yeah, it's not dead. And 1 for Tentacruel, which is also dead. Let's just get the next fight done. I have planned. This is the last fight I have planned. I've been trying to figure out the line for Gaben forever, and I can't figure one out. I'll have to keep looking. I am part of me's kind of tempted to take 118 now, because I feel like my doctor's got a lot weaker. I'm not really likely to get anything good. Like, the most likely encounters are Krogan and Surskit, which, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible, but not really what I'm looking for. Like, I would really want something like Starry, like Slowpoke, Shoulder, Starry, Crowley, Corfish. So this is like decent amount of good stuff. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'll keep going with what I have. I don't think Scolipede Death is gonna be that impactful. Alright, so for this fight, we're gonna bring Mamoswine again. Samurott. Bellybolt. Naganadel. Donphan. Annihilate. Yeah, okay, these are the mons. If I had just Icicle Crest, I'm so annoyed. But mistakes happen, and I just gotta live with it. Okay, Mamoswine. I need Trailblaze on it. Even though Easy wins a tutor, we can just get rid of that. So, and we also want Tera Blast on Naganadel. I can just get rid of Air Slash because that's a tutor. Charm is probably pretty useless, but like, I mean, there's no reason to get rid of that when I could just teach Air Slash back whenever I want, and I know I don't need it for this fight. So Mamoswine 193 HP, Naganadel 144, so like very slight pre-damaging for both. And I need to change Naganadel's Tera type to Tera Ground. Okay, so yeah, that is correct in terms of moves. Trailblaze, Tera Blast, yeah, and yep. And now we just need to get items on. I want Soft Sand on Mamoswine, Berry Juice on Samurott, Snow Item on Bellybolt, Same with Naganadel, Berry Juice on Donphan, and Pecha on Annihilate. So this is pretty similar to what I did for this lead last time. I take the play rough from Bolton, attack drop's fine, Trailblaze to boost my speed. This makes Mammoth faster than everything on Melinda's team. Check that I am. Okay, we are in Sock Drain Punch range. Yep, high horsepower now. Alright, so it's gonna skip Glamora because it sees, just what you have it, slow, because it sees I have a fast kill on it, so it's gonna go into the first slow kill, which is, Sock Drain Punch. But it has a eject button. This is where faster we can high horsepower and activate eject button. And this will now go into the next slow kill, which is Floatzel. Floatzel is going to be going for guaranteed liquidation here. I go into Samurott. Samurott always takes liquidation. Doesn't really do much to us. And even if it like defense drops us, it's still never going to see kill, which means it's going to always be bulk up next turn. Go into Belly Bolt on the guaranteed bulk up. Even at +1, Belly Bolt always takes. This was actually one of the main things that I did scale the nature for. I always take +1 liquidation crit, and we can bolt switch out with Electromorphosis will be activated, and Voltage will be able to kill. And going to Naganadel, which will be in the first slow kill, which is Glamora Earth Power. But what the AI doesn't realize is I have a trap. Tera Blast will always kill this Glamora, since it's its special move. Because Naganadel's higher special attack, that means that it's never going to. It's not going to activate Toxic Debris. Yes, this baits in the next slow kill, which is Alcremie Misty Explosion. To take that, we go into Sturdy Donphan. Sock comes in, which Sock is just completely walled by Annihilate. For some reason, we put it out of Poison Jab range, but I mean, it's low sweep anyway, gets a positive effect. Poison Jab does not do a lot to us, so even if Patch on, though, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, and for some reason I thought that was the last one, but no. We also chain Heracross with close combat. Yeah, that was something I was aware of. This is Tera Rock, so close combat is super effective. You know what? I'm decided. I'm going to. Do I like? Do I really want to? I am kind of tempted. No, I'm not gonna do it. There's not enough reward. I'll. Alright, let's raid Llama.